Hello there, my Sagittarius, and thank you so much to everyone who decided to join me yet again for your May 2019 love reading. This is for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can also go ahead and apply it to your Venus or anywhere else that you have Sagittarius in your natal chart. I do ask that this does resonate. You go ahead and click on the extended version of your reading. That link can be located in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. It can also be located through my website, along with contacting me for a private reading, and that's through lawdivination.com, okay? So, my Sagittarius, before we get into your first guided message, I do want to point out your synchronicities, also known as your angel numbers. You have 8888 and 6666. I do advise you to please always do your own research and figure out exactly what these numbers mean for you, okay? So, my Sagittarius, your first guided message is new love. You have this coupled with the Eight of Summer, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Diamonds, the Star, and for your first clarifier this month, you have the Six of Hearts, okay? So, my Sagittarius, I feel like you guys have entered into a new relationship with someone new. I feel like this person is very much so dedicated to getting to know you. I feel like this person is all about putting forth the effort to let you know that they are here for you and that they want to remain in your life for the long haul. However, I feel like you both may have entered into this relationship with a great deal of baggage as well as karma. Please be advised that karma is not always necessarily negative. You can have or reap positive karma as well. However, I feel like there's a great deal that you and this individual have come into each other's lives to teach one another as well as learn from one another, okay? However, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like this person has fallen short. I feel like it's more so in the financial sector. A lot of you guys feel like there's a lot of power struggles because this person may not make as much as you do, or they may not live up to certain expectations or standards that you may have set in regards to dating or relationships. Therefore, a lot of you guys feel frustrated or at odds with this individual because you feel like you kind of have to come in and pick up the slack where this person falls short. However, I feel like this person is still very much so putting forth their best foot and trying to prove to you that they can provide for you. I feel like they are trying to possibly return to school, pick up more hours, or retain more knowledge in order to suffice or satisfy you wherever you feel like they need to or they fall short. Okay. With that being said, I feel like a lot of you guys may decide to take a journey or take a trip or take a break from this relationship to give yourself time to kind of reflect and recharge and figure out exactly where you want to go. However, with that being said, your guides are advising you not to make any final decisions. One of your soul lessons that you're meant to gain from this individual is patience. I feel like a lot of you guys react off of emotions or impulse, and that can kind of backfire on you, okay? With the Eight of Summer, this is about you guys feeling like, you know what, this relationship is lacking the intensity or the passion or emotional connection that you desire. So a lot of you guys may decide to walk away or leave this person behind because you desire a more meaningful life. You may realize that, you know what, it's time for me just to move on and make some sort of major life changes. However, if you look at the imagery on this card, this person is also walking away with a handful of stuff. Like this person has bags in both hands, indicating that I believe that a lot of you guys, like I stated before, came into this relationship with a lot of baggage, and so did this other person. However, part of your karma with this person or lessons that you had to learn was how to unpack that, okay, with the star card coming in. I feel like the problems that you have with this person are not so much external. I feel like they're internal. Although you may feel like this person's falling short, I feel like a lot of you guys are unable to see this person for who they truly are or what purpose they truly serve in your life, because a lot of you guys may have blockages in the way. Your heart may even be blocked, okay? Until you're able to unpack or get to the root of what's really going on within yourself. I feel like you're always going to find some sort of an issue or a problem outside of yourself with anybody else new who comes or enters into your life, okay? So with that being said, you guys have the star card coming in here. advising you that you need to really look at the situation differently, change your outlook. Also, there's a need for you to have some sort of a spiritual awakening or renewal within yourself. I feel like you guys' roads are definitely blocked at this time. There's, again, something that you have to figure out for yourself. You have to unpack. This is about releasing something as well as emotionally in order to clear out the way for something new to come in, understanding that there are universal blessings coming in for you at this time. A lot of you guys are very much so blessed, but I feel like you're keeping hope alive or holding some sort of space in your heart for somebody from your past. The star card is number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. So I feel like there's somebody new coming in, or you guys are going back to somebody from your past that you share a great deal of karma with as well. Okay. And I feel like there's something there that has to be unpacked. There's something there that has to be healed. And there's something that has to be released once and for all. I say that because your clarifier is the 6 of hearts. Although this entire placement lacks water, I feel like you guys still are holding a heart space or a connection or love for somebody that you share a great deal of karma with from the past. This was an imbalanced relationship. When you were all in, this person was all out. When they were all in, you were all out. Okay. I don't feel like this is really based off of true love or real love. I feel like this is based off of nostalgia. A lot of you guys are having like fond memories of the good times, not really necessarily remembering the bad times or why it ended. You're just thinking about the connection, the passion, the intensity that you feel like you're lacking with this new person. So I feel like a lot of you guys may decide to go back because the past is really catching up to you right now. I feel like this person may have also reached out to you, not out of love, but out of jealousy. Okay. Some of you guys may have already become intimate with this person because this is a card of makeup sex. Okay. Some of you may have not at this point, but I do feel like you may have decided to leave this new individual behind in order to explore whatever this is, the possibilities of whatever this could be. Okay. So understand that whatever it is that you put into a relationship is exactly what you're going to get back out of it. Okay. So again, your guides are advising you not to make a final decision. One of your soul lessons with this new person, this person who's very much so dedicated to making this situation work. I feel like you should have not made a final decision yet. Part of your soul lesson was to be patient because I feel like there's something about this situation or this individual that has yet to unravel or evolve. Okay. So understand that what you're putting into it is exactly what you're going to get out of it as well. So I feel like a lot of you guys may have been looking at this person as though they were falling short. However, you have yet to go within for a period of introspection and figure out exactly where you were falling short as well. Remember, nothing can happen outside of you that isn't going on within you. I feel like you may have been very critical of the amount of money that they were making or what they were doing physically. However, I feel like a lot of you guys were lacking emotionally as well. Okay. So you get whatever it is that you put out. Okay. So let's see, Capricorn towards Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Aquarius. However, it could be any other sign. So moving forward, Sagittarius, which is the heart of the matter, the center of your reading, you guys have express your love. You have this coupled with the 3 of spring, the 5 of cups, the King of clubs, the Queen of rods. And for your second clarifier, you have the 6 of clubs. So very, very interesting messages coming in here. I feel like a lot of you guys will decide to return to this person who you still hold dear to your heart. I feel like you may return to them, and I feel like you may put forth the effort to express to them exactly how they feel. However, I feel like you're going to be met with an emotional loss with the 5 of cups. This is about desperately seeking or needing someone's love or an apology or closure from this person. However, I don't feel like this person's mentally, physically, or emotionally equipped to give you exactly what it is that you desire. I feel like you're looking for this person to acknowledge their mistakes or how they've hurt you, or you're looking to acknowledge what you meant to this person. However, I feel like this person changes up a lot on you. They leave you again at an emotional loss, or always destitute, seeking more answers, or having to pick up like the missing pieces or the broken pieces. Also, I feel like those of you guys who have returned to this person, you've also left or done to you've also done to this new person what this old person has done to you. I feel like new person, this new person who came in, who you left behind because you desired something more meaningful or some sort of closure with this other person from your past. I feel like this person, all they wanted was affection. All they wanted was to hear that you wanted them, or that you cared for them, or that you loved them. Okay. And I feel like this person is very much so in a place of sorrow and pain and hurt. However, with the Two of Cups still here, I feel like they still are holding out hope that you will kind of come to some sort of realization and come back to them. Okay. With the Six of Cups, this is about also somebody owing somebody an apology. Okay. So I feel like down the road, you may have to come back around and apologize to this new person, this new love that you left behind. Okay. So, moving on to the Three of Spring, this is about you guys needing to kind of get out of this emotional state or this emotional way of thinking and start thinking more logically. This is about planning your next step with your eye on the long term. I feel like your guides are advising you to do this because a lot of you guys are acting off of emotion or impulse. You're not impulse, but you're not really thinking this situation through. So I feel like this person that you desire this love from is somebody who's possibly older than you. If they're not older, they just come across as more established or mature, with darker features, very powerful person. But understand that this person's very, like I said, emotionally detached or not available, or they're not really where you are mentally. This is somebody who likes to flex their power. They like to collect people and they like to collect things. So this is somebody who's all about their material wealth and assets, okay? All about success, all about power and what that brings with it. I feel like this person has been honest for the most part with you about the fact that they may have someone else with the Queen of Rods. There's somebody else who they are devoted to or tied to still, okay? I feel like they have been honest about this person for the most part. A lot of you guys know about this person. However, because of the impression or the impact that they have had on your life, you're having a hard time still letting them go. This is somebody who is very sexual. I feel like they enjoy the intimacy that you guys share. But again, I feel like it's a lack of a soul or a heart to heart connection here. Okay. Some of you guys with the Queen of Rods may have even resorted to using medical physical practices, binding, things of that nature, to keep this person or to draw this person to you. However, just like the saying, what's for you will always be for you. What's not for you will also always find a way to escape you. Okay. So this is kind of like whatever you do, you can try to bind, do whatever to a person. And if they're not meant to be in your life, they're going to leave your life. Okay. So, with that being said, I also feel like some of you guys need to be careful because you do have a 3 here, with the Queen of Rods. So I feel like, in the 6 of Cups, I feel like somebody could be watching you. This could be the person that they are bound to, tied to, married to, committed to, living with, whatever. This person could also be watching you from afar, or they just know about you. And again, they may have some power as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. Let's see. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. However, it could be any other signs. Moving forward, you guys have unrequited love. You have this coupled with the 6 of Autumn, the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Spades, the 2 of Rods, And for your clarifier, you have the Four of Diamonds, and I'm going to start with that. So the Four of Diamonds is all about reinventing yourselves. This is about some of you guys going to the extreme in regards to trying to appease or be the type of man or woman that this individual likes. This is about you possibly like getting a new hairstyle, a new wardrobe, a new car, a new home, kind of like upgrading your lifestyle in order to match this other person's lifestyle. I would not ever recommend anybody to change themselves for anybody but themselves. But in this case, I feel like some of you guys are going to that extreme, okay? So with that being said, you can pour all that you have into the situation with the Seven of Pentacles. However, I feel like it's still very much so one-sided. Again, you have a lot of sixes here. I feel like you're still going to have to go up against a lot of hard-hitting obstacles and challenges when it comes to pleasing this person. I feel like you guys are pouring into this person, pouring all that you have financially, emotionally, physically, mentally into the situation, and it's not paying off for you. So your guides are advising you at this time that it's time to assess your losses. Think about where you stand, evaluate the situation, and then go in a different direction, because I feel like you're at a crossroads and I feel like no one's showing up to meet you there because you have unrequited love. There's just not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this situation going for much longer, okay? Here we go with the karma again, the Six of Autumn. This is about the good that you do will come back to you. This also applies to the bad or the negative that you do coming back to you. I feel like a lot of you guys are accruing more karma if you decide to go in this route, this direction, okay? This relationship has to end. The Six of Spades. This is about understanding that there's nothing more for you to gain. There's nothing more for you to learn here. These soul lessons, this karma that you share with this person, it's wrapping up. Finally, it's coming to a completion. It's time for you to gain whatever closure you need to gain and let it go, because it's time for you to move on emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Dissolve whatever business you may have with this person and end this phase, because there's something new that's trying to come in. However, you guys have to go back to the drawing board and come up with a long-term plan. I feel like, again, some of you guys are very impulsive. You're only thinking about how you feel in this moment, how you feel in this moment and what you want in this moment. But you have to think bigger than that. So it's time to implement new plans. It's time to stop fighting against this doubt, because if somebody was truly there for you, if somebody truly wanted you, you would not have to go to these extremes to convince them that you are the one or that you're worthy of their love. It would just be evident. It would be so very clear, okay? They would be putting forth the effort. They'll be working hard to show you, like this other person was, okay? So change is necessary right now. You guys need to change the way that you're looking at the situation, change your outlook, change something from within. That way it can reflect on the outside, okay? Your circumstances will change as soon as your mind does. Have faith in yourself and higher power that this too shall pass and that you will come back into the state of balance. But you have to stay focused on the end result, okay? And we're going to leave it with the Two of Rods. This is about your influence over this entire situation in your life. You have the ability to go in a different direction. The world is truly in your hands, but you first have to leave something or somebody behind. This is about this entire situation awakening you to your personal power as well. Okay. You guys need to just demand the respect that you truly deserve. And I feel like this person has disrespected you. And I feel like you've also disrespected yourself on so many levels. But it's time for you to just speak your truth, living your truth, standing your truth, and then be open to your personal power. And that comes from being able to sacrifice something. And I feel like what you have to sacrifice is what you truly thought that you wanted or what you thought was best for you. Okay. And I don't feel like it is. So I'm going to leave it there. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. However, it could be any other sign. And the message, first, I want to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. You guys mean so much to me. Thank you so much for your loyalty as well. The message that I'm leaving all the signs with this month is that I want everybody to reach their highest potential. I want you to figure out what is the best version of yourself. I want you to figure out what that looks like, what that feels like, and what that means for you. And I want you to start implementing plans and taking steps every single day to reach that goal, okay? So, my Sagittarius, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Until next time.